Gentlemen, now into the deck. Today we're playing Field of Rush. Pretty straightforward list, really nothing special to it. You know, good old Field of Rush card is a 3 of. Got the triple Tryns, triple Trundles as their champs. Nothing too crazy there, pretty standard as far as this archetype goes. And really the whole deck I would say is pretty straightforward. It's one that a guy named IQ's got to masters with. Only note that he has his Lee Sin basically unwinnable. So, you know, FF to Lee Sins if you guys queue into them. Don't bother playing that shit out, man. I'm telling you, it's not gonna be too fun because this deck does take a hot minute to win with. Not a very fast deck. Actually, I mean, I shouldn't say it's slow either, honestly. It's usually like a turn 10 or 11 win or loss, basically. Once you have like a Field of Rush out, you kind of just end up winning in a turn or two. Or you end up having Runation just clear your opponent's board when they're playing like a mid-range deck. They're out of gas, and then just FF is usually the prescribed outcome, I would say, for a game with this deck. That'd be about it. As far as inclusions for the deck goes, we do have If It Stares, pretty cool unique card, and one of the reasons why I actually picked Yukis's version up was because of this card. I want to try it out. It's a fun one. Definitely sweet. I love killing landmarks. I'm a big fan of making Demacia players weep, so it's a good card to do that. And the fact that you have like a good old avalanche attached to it that just doesn't hit itself is pretty cool as well. Fun card. Not necessarily the best in the entire world, but it's a nice deck option. As far as the early game goes, the package is pretty straightforward. But with a couple more individual cards than I usually like. I'm generally a fan of 3-ofs in this exact game just for consistency as far as the best cards that you have goes, which I would say for the most part is true for this deck. I think that like triple Feast, triple Tavern Keeper, triple Avalanche, triple Catalyst is pretty good. To move down, there's a lot more 2-ofs for the bigger spells just because they're more situational. You know, and you get Field of Rush as a 3-of, obviously, is the main win con of the deck. So I would say 2-ofs for the Sentry Troll Chance fine. Same with Flash Trees. They're just nice options that are a little bit less core than cards like Feast and Tavern Keeper. You can really discuss like whether these cards are 2 or 3-ofs or even 1-ofs in this deck for quite a while, but I would just say either just copy this blindly or just like pick and choose what you really like, what cards you feel like are better or worse than others, and just kind of mix and match. Go with your gut. That's about it. Overall, a good deck, though, and one that will take a little bit longer than some people would like to win with. So if you're an aggressive attack mode player, your attack mode is going to be delayed until turn 9 at best with the Field of Rush. Sometimes you can get off as fast as turn 7 if you use like 2 Catalysts. Sometimes, I don't know if you can actually do that. Turn 6, triple Catalyst. You might not have spell mana. But you can do fast attack modes on turn 7 to 10-10s, which is fun. And you do get some satisfying endings with atrocities to play on your opponent's removal into like massive Trundles or Tryndameres. So I'd say it's a fun deck. It's satisfying to play. Enjoy the video. Thanks for watching. Good afternoon, gentlemen. Today, I am giving away 12 more Infernal Drakes in addition to the 3 we gave away last video. Don't need too much from you guys. Just a comment and a like on the video. That's about it. The comment, though, I do need a couple things included. I need you to 1, smash the like button on the video. 2, comment with your Riot login name, so whatever you use to log into Legends of Runeterra with. And 3, the region that you play in. That's about it. You can also tell me something stupid. You know, tell me I'm ugly, tell me I'm pretty, tell me what decks you like, tell me what you want to see from me in the future, what you like about me. Anything like that. Doesn't really matter what else you have in your comment, but make sure those 2 things are included, okay? I'll be drawing them and submitting the codes to your account 24 hours from when the video is posted. And the 3 winners from yesterday's giveaway are PieSam52, because, oh my god, look at them thighs, man. I gotta close my door so my mom doesn't come in and think I'm watching porn from the KDA event. True, that was a good time. Number 2, Ninja Delays. Insert comment how my goldfish's dog's aunt's daughter's snake died and I deserve to win. And 3, Poppy Beefsteak. I gotta confess something, bro. Recently, I did a coin flip between my 2 favorite streamers for who got my Twitch Prime sub. It was between you and Grappler. Maybe you'll get it next month. XT. Thank you. If you're one of those fine young gentlemen, please send me a message on Discord, Twitter, YouTube, whatever you want, whatever works well for you. 2, give me your login info and your region so I can get you the cup. Not the guy with the eyes. No. I do not like that. I almost want to keep Vengeance against this deck. Don't think I will, though. Seeing less than ideal for the hand, that is good, though. That is good. Okay, I'm ramping into the next century. Kinda cool. It's kind of just about making it to 9 though. Like, these early ramps matter a little bit, but not a ton, because it's not like I get a 5 and get to do anything with this hand. It's only really relevant if you have Trundle. Otherwise, you kind of just like don't do anything with the extra mana anyways. Like here, I can almost just play Sentry, I think, instead of just developing the Catalyst. Because I gain absolutely nothing from going to 7, right? Like next round, at least I would skip from 6 to 8. And then if I top deck like a Tryndamere or something, I could play it. But as it stands right now, we're really not doing anything with the turn. That is an insane float 7 mana, but okay.
The few for the many.
Sure. Okay. I should play the Tavern Keeper then to block the swing. Yep.
Leave your bags at the door.
Well, also Catalyst, I think, as well.
Witness strength. Let's talk about your attack.
I really want a 12 chant. I don't think it's very valuable to keep my cards alive here.
The signal fires.
Do we have a triple Field of Rush hand? What is going on? Okay. So the only objective we have for next round is to save 3 spell mana. Other than that, nothing really matters. Okay. Just open pass. See if he wants to follow suit.
Anything for the white coin.
That is kind of strong. None of my cards do anything. We'll pass. It's a very odd pass, but our hand is kind of very much so just telling us exactly what to do. Just do nothing and play a Field of Rush.
I accept. Pledge or perish. Lead or noxious.
I definitely lose if he has to deny, by the way, because I don't have spell mana to play the Field of Rush next round. Sometimes lucky. This doesn't discount the fact that he probably has stuns and wills or anything as well, though. My 10-10s are stunned. Okay. That's what I'm talking about.
Scared stiff.
Nice 10-10s, by the way. Oh, that's kind of good. I don't get spell mana to play this again, though, if I do that. We'll probably actually start with the pillar just to sack it and flip the Trundle. I think that if we can beat him to develop a little bit more, the Runation will actually be quite good. Only issue is that don't gain spell mana to then block stuff with again, right? Because as of right now, we sort of just lose. And nice, it's really good. Easiest Runation of my life. Also going to attack with the flip Tryndamere as well, right? So it's actually a pretty good play. And I don't think we ever would have been able to beat him, sorry, if we didn't put it the way. So I'm pretty happy with that. Later, bitch! Classic 11-15, no big deal. Oh no, he is still stunned, my bad. I guess he doesn't transform, I guess. Don't know. Vengeance type of beat. Also, the read is, it's not even like a guaranteed read that he doesn't have deny anymore, because I mean, obviously he would have done it onto the first Field of Rush, but he's had a couple turns to draw now. So Mercer just said it's unlikely, I guess. Because if he has Leviathan on 80, he's probably going to jam that every time. That would be my guess, at least. Avalanche now. What's up? I can still play Whale this round, or Vengeance if we need. Yeah, Smo, okay. I'm gonna just flash freeze that, honestly. Might just be better for us overall. Because then I can play Field of Rush again next round. And that's kind of a long dong play, not gonna lie. We sort of just say, hey, we're summoning, you know, good old Tryndamere and Trundle again. And that may be enough to just secure a dub. It's very odd that we've run 3 Field of Rushes and no champions. I feel like when I play Field of Rush, it's almost always the other way around. Where I draw absolutely every champion in the deck, and then I play my Field of Rush, and it pulls a champion from my hand. Which feels a ton worse than just pulling it from the deck. As I'm sure you guys can relate. Also, I haven't seen, like, If It Stares. One of the cards that I actually wanted to try out was this, so I'm kind of sad that I haven't seen this yet. Not that it's, like, insane in this matchup, but it does have some decent kind of, it's not like matchups, but it has decent cards that it lines up into. Like, thinking about the board that we just played Avalanche into, something like the If It Stares would have been decent there.
This is gonna be fun.
Flip the Aswo is kind of scary.
Destiny's way.
We do still have, I mean, I don't really want to use Runation. It's kind of bad for us if we do that. But we do have a lot of cards that are so good here, like Harsh Winds and Vengeance. Not that I can use both in the same turn. It's double block on the Trundle. Okay. Sure.
They should thank you
For the flip. One off the flip.
Such little
No,
love.
sorry. We overflip.
Above all.
I don't think this is really a deck where he has a lot of cards that are going to be able to deal damage to my Nexus, though. That's my guess, at least. I could be wrong. I mean, if he does, I don't think it's really that big of a deal anyways. I think I just do this for now and see what spells he wanted to play. He never has like a burst way to deal enough damage to kill me here. And I can always just play these, so... I think I just do this for now and see what he does. I should have blocked the other way around. That's fine. I can just do this. Go to 10 and then do that. Yeah, so my blocks are bad. That's my fault, 100%. But realistically, it's more of just a limit test. It's not a bad play, right? It's just truly testing how far I can go. Dude, that's the worst. So he was sitting on a Nopophile game, man. That's actually tragic.
They never stood a chance.
What is up with all of the Ionia decks today? I'm gonna keep the Feast for the Zoe, I think. And Trundle, just because it's Trundle. Oh, 2 Trundles. See, personally, I don't really like seeing Ionia when I'm playing SI for Freljord, because the big thing that they can do is play this card called Deny that says, hey, by the way, what I'm planning on doing is making it so your card that costs 12 mana that summons 2 10/10s is actually negated for 4 mana. Not ideal. Not really what I want to see. Catalyst, though, kind of juicy, but I don't have the spell mana because I played Feast. Sort of a tragedy, but, you know, it's okay because we have it. Definitely better to have than to not have. Ooh, Mountain Guy. I think I do need to do this before he attacks. Otherwise, he might just not, is the thing. It's always a good play when you're playing against the Field of Rush decks to actually pass if they pass with full mana on a turn like this. Obviously, now I get punished, but I kind of do need the ramp.
Follow the path.
I actually kind of didn't, honestly. I have Trundle anyways. Put Trundle on my 5, on my 6 I can ramp into my good old pillar. This play gets me closer to Ice Quick, I think? No, it's not even true. I could still do the Ice Quick anyways if we wanted. So this play does really nothing at all for us. So it kind of just took 3 extra damage, considering I could just ramp on 6, I think. That is always the Cascade bait. You never go ahead and attack into that. Also, nice ordering with the Zoe into that. Actually, that had to be the ordering if he has to play Cascade, so that's fine. So we pass. We don't attack. Attacking there is just like big 3-head play. We only make 5-head plays here, no 3-head plays. Current 5-head play. I play 1 whale, and then hear me out, okay? I play a 2nd whale. Yes, that's correct. 2 Withering Whales.
I'm a serious artist now.
Not 1. It's quite good. I could also do this here. This is kind of good as well. If it gets denied, then I can still whale afterwards. Otherwise, we're pretty happy about it, I think. Yes, let's do this. I don't like the Ice Quake really, just because it's so expensive. If it gets denied, we kind of just lose. Whereas like the Avalanche here is just more moderate, I'd say. And because a lot of the cards that he picked for 1 or 0 mana, just being the Serpent Guy or the other, the Overwhelm dude, the 4-1 Overwhelm or 2-1 Challenge from the Zoe cards, both have 1 health. The whale's still gonna be good after. So it's nice. Obviously, we got the good lineup with whale still, and he should develop a little bit further. Nope. Okay, it's gonna do that. Next round's gonna be a simple ice pillar for us into probably just chill. Look towards keeping our mana kind of storage up, just so we're gonna have the 12 mana for the Field Rush on our turn 8.
I know these paths well.
Okay, does anybody else really like this card? I don't know why. I find the Celestial stuff in general, yeah, I find it actually really strong. I find that whenever I play anything to do with the Invoke or Celestials, I just win a lot. But I just find this card enjoyable, even though it's not really that interesting. There's something about just like the passive 1-mana discount for Celestials that I like a lot. It feels really fun having like 2 or 3 of these on the board because you get just like these crazy massive cards that just end up being super cheap. Like I don't know, a 2-mana The Challenger is just always fun to play with, I find. Okay, gonna start with the pillar, get the flip going on.
You're in my kingdom now.
Infinite invokes. Okay. Crazy play, my friend.
Bow to your king.
I'm going to attack mode his card one time.
One smack'll do.
Trundle is just so good in this deck. I love it. You don't even have that many cards that have more than 8 attack. Or sorry, they cost more than 8. But it's enough that it's impactful enough to actually get him a significant attack buff generally. Finding a lot of other decks is difficult to do that. Okay. You can steal my Avalanche. You can't play it. Beast. 3-mana Avalanche. This guy's insane. Holy. Absolutely playing out of his mind right now. Okay. So I will then play another Trundle. I still have the 3-spell mana left over for Field of Rush. Good to go. We do still have 1 in our deck, right? So we are going to get a 10-10 Trundle this flip as well. So no real complaints there about that. Let's pass. We will also probably just open this turn up with an Ice Pillar to block with. And then develop the Field of Rush afterwards. And that's going to kind of just be the deny check, I guess. Which, I mean, let's be real. If he has it, it's really bad. But if he doesn't, we're kind of fine. Also, he actually had the Infinite Traveler joke.
It's always cold
Okay.
in the freljord.
So I think we should almost always see a pass-through from him just because of the, whatchamacallit, of the deny threat. But I am still going to do this. I feel like I really don't have a choice. You guys feel that? That's the rush, baby. Let's go. Okay. So, sort of good. I got a messenger. Okay. A messenger is probably slightly worse than what he needs to live here. Especially considering we have atrocities. And a whole nother one now. Okay, let's just do that and then yeah, go wild.
Get ready for a beatdown.
This is kind of ridiculous for turn 9. 11-6, 16-10, 10-10 that I can make die and then still have a 10-10 pop out. Or an 11-11, sorry. Especially the atrocity, man. It's kind of crazy. Even just barring all the attacks, imagine he blocked all of them and somehow didn't take damage. Like, using the atrocity on the 16-10 Trundle would just kill him straight up. Dragons. Hey, have any of you guys heard of Imagine Dragons? Imagine Dragon these nuts across your forehead. That's my best joke. Probably for the entire year. So check back in 2022 if you want to see me top that. Okay. Write that one down. I give you guys permission to use that with your friends.
Prepare for battle.
Okay. Ow. Where are my good cards? Where are my good cards?
Shape the skies and
Oh, I gotta rip this down. No real thoughts about that. Card that makes it so he plays 5-cost Dragon next round? No. No, thank you. I feel like one thing they could do to really buff Dragon decks right now and make them a lot more viable is just make Herald of Dragon like a 1-2. I'm gonna guess that Dragon decks in general are gonna be a little bit stronger post February nerfs, I think, because I mean, Go Hard just being a thing right now in TF in general just kind of invalidates a lot of cards with 1 health. And I'm sure that the metagame will shift quite a bit once we see Go Hard get changed. The question is exactly when will that happen? The answer, I don't know. Soon, hopefully. That is my best response to that one. Ah, yes, the classic triple Trundle hand. Very nice. Quality hand.
shroud the world in wings.
Another one.
Smashing.
This guy's playing out his mind here. Also basically guaranteed 4 damage. He never wants to block this, I don't think. Maybe like a buff on the Shiv could be good. Otherwise, I don't really see it.
Even to the young bloods, we are
A
nothing.
3 mana, 4/4. Insane. Oh, that's a good card. It does take a while to play the good card down. Okay, so I can just trade and then freeze, I think. This should be about it. I think I value the Harsh Winds here, even though I'm not really using any of my other mana at all. Just because he has regen. Maybe because this is cheaper, it's just better to keep, and I should just Harsh Winds. I think I just locked that in as a play. And just decide not to be greedy. It's not even like keeping this alive is imperative, because really it isn't at this point in the game. What would be nice though is a catalyst draw for next rounds. That would be kind of a big deal. Just so I could get the Field of Rush play faster. Sure.
Bow to your king.
Okay, his attack. This turn we get to do absolutely nothing, which is kind of bad. Kind of really bad. So I want to play Runation next round instead of this round. We actually don't get to make it to the Field of Rush.
Give them a good fight, Yesenia.
We always do, Anna.
Thank you. Thank you very much. How kind of the opponent. Very sweet of him to allow me to play the Ruined Nation card. I'm not going to call that a masturbate play because we really didn't masturbate him. It was almost like a counter masturbate where he thought that he was baiting us, but really we were beating him. I feel like that was the type of angle that we were going for there. I should pass here and let him attack. He can still combat the Trundle, and I probably won't play Troll Chant into it to keep it alive either, just because I want to feel the rush. It's sort of a necessity. It's sort of a necessity for us to do that next round. So I'm gonna look towards doing that, and then kind of just popping off with my 10/10 Trundle from hand and my 10/10 Tryndamere. Fortunately, his regions don't include Ionia, so we're not going to see a deny, which is actually really nice. You can do the Hush card thing then to make our 10/10s not 10/10s, but it's not really that big of a deal. Also, I probably should have played this first. Can somebody direct me towards the reason as to why I didn't play Ice Pillar first? If you find one, let me know. It was a very engaging play that I made. Scientists will be discussing it for centuries. But it looks like we still just win. So discuss that, scientists. GG's. Make sure you guys comment if you guys want to win the Infernal Drake. Again, need your Riot ID. I need your region. And like the video.